Are you an indie podcast or content creator looking to reach a wider audience? Look no further. Introducing Podcastic, the ultimate podcast network designed exclusively for indie creators like you. At Podcastic, we believe in the power of unique voices and fresh perspectives. We're here to amplify your passion and creativity, connecting you with a growing community of engaged listeners who crave original content. Podcastic is more than just a platform. It's a support system built for indie podcasters, offering a range of resources to help you succeed. From tailored promotional campaigns to professional production assistance, we're here to help you shine. Our intuitive platform makes it easy for you to be seen and heard. We do all the heavy lifting for you. You just show up and create. Plus, with our advanced analytics, you'll gain valuable insights into your audience's preferences, allowing you to refine your content and grow your fan base. Ignite your passion, expand your reach, and thrive with podcasting. Visit our website at www.podcasticlife.com to get started. Podcastic, the home for indie podcasts and content creators.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
Mama, all men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair!
Hey, hey! Rise and grind for your daily news. Rise and grind, grinding just for you. Rise and grind when you don't have a clue. Rise, we've got the scoop for you. Yeah.
On the new intro. Yo!
Okay, so last week I was here all by myself. So did I earn the right to say yo? Okay.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, that voice here is our good friend named Lathan. He
Did you call me a boy?
No, you need your
Lathan is long.
Was that
Oh, I like that too. I would be good too. Listen. So everybody talking about. I seen what you posted on your Facebook too. Like, shout out to Lake Butler, y'all. LB, Lake B, B Lakey,
B Lakey?
B Lakey.
What we doing and what you talking about? I mean, spit it out.
about-
Come on. This is media. We have no time for stuttering. About.
No, which about Kendrick Lamar halftime show.
Okay, what part did you hear?
No, the lady that you posted about how people didn't get it.
That's me.
Yeah, of course it's you. You always,
Every week I try to figure out how to get fired.
What did you doing? Her busty moves was she?
Busty moves.
She's talking about,
No, seriously, this ponytail ain't doing it right. These headphones ponytail ain't right. Okay.
Put it on the side. Put it on your neck.
Put it on my neck.
Yeah.
there you go.
No, it won't stay
Yeah,
up. My
like
hair
that.
too small.
Yeah, my head big enough.
You know what? Leave me alone.
Okay.
Clap it.
Oh, clap.
Okay, so seriously,
I like this look. Seriously, what's wrong?
we're gonna be doing this all day.
No one really was getting the message. Everybody who said it was trash did not get the message, and I think it was very clear, and I loved it. I actually thought it was one of the best halftime shows for us. I think that's the first time that was a us halftime show. It was for us for sure.
I don't think that was the.
Huh?
What about the Dr. Dre and Snoop one?
The who?
Dr. Dre. No, it wasn't. That wasn't for us.
No, honestly, I won't say that was the first time it's been for us. Like, if you go
Prince
back
did
to
it.
all the Super Bowl shows, especially in the past, like 4 or 5 years, they were for us because Jigga is definitely controlling the music.
Yes.
Beyonce, I felt empowered as a woman, as a black woman, as a black person, as a young person, because she gave all the opportunities to the SBCUs to come
HBCUs.
HBCUs.
I'm like, what the fuck is that?
And you hear me? I'm up here.
Because when you preaching, when it's your church, the congregation can't correct you. But when you work on the podcast, you always got a hater. But thank you for correcting me, because no disrespect, but her bringing out the SBCUs and taking the HBC, the black colleges, okay, the band members of the black colleges, and allowing them to show their truth and how talented they were definitely for me. What I seen on Sunday is probably as close as I seen to somebody giving a "I have a dream" speech, or being in the mosque, or is it the mosque, listening to Malcolm X speak, or how we seen the people out on the street trying to give the word and tell the country that black people are hurting. Yes. And it just bothered me so much that people just couldn't shut up and let it be a moment. It wasn't a time to judge the performance. No, it just was not a time for that. And we literally used something that was so great to divide us again.
We never fail. I mean,
we never fail.
We never fail. Like that's what we do. But shout out to those people who is keeping it real and said that's one of the best performances that they ever seen, due to the fact that Kendrick Lamar came out and said this will be televised. Right. This revolution will be televised.
And they didn't shut it off.
They didn't, right?
They didn't. I mean, those people had the opportunity. If you didn't like it, people had the opportunity to shut their televisions off, because it is a television.
Yeah. So he wasn't supposed to perform the song? Is that the...
No, he absolutely was supposed to perform it.
Okay, I thought so too. I thought that was what the hype was around.
Drake is just crying like a little bitch.
That was before and after.
Right, but first of all, he kept dissing Kendrick. Basically,
poking the bear.
He was poking the bear. Kendrick Lamar like, okay.
They're going to do that same thing with Wayne.
First of all, Lil Wayne ain't going to do shit. Okay. He's still high.
So I was sitting there and I was thinking, like, if it's not, Shannon, you can help me out with this. When it came to the beef, didn't Drake start it?
I don't know if he started it, but he hopped in it. And I know with beef, it's free will. Nobody makes you do anything.
Right. So, and that's where I was in disagreement with people saying that Kendrick used this platform to diss Drake. No. Like, for one, you missed 12 minutes. But if I have the opportunity, like, I'm a podcaster. I have a mic right now. Right. If you're bullying me, I am going to use this platform to blast your ass. And I'm going to share it and make reels out of it. And I hope to go viral. I mean, you know what I mean? Because isn't that the point?
Right. Yeah. That's what I said. Everything was cool until it wasn't. They were both going back and forth. Everything was good. Drake had the upper advantage, so everything was sweet there. Mm-hmm. And when Kendrick came, shook stuff up.
He fucked everything up.
He shook it up.
He was the motherfucking hurricane. He
he was supposed to.
There you go.
Perform the song. I mean, that was for the country to hear, because it was like the number one song in the country, in the world. I mean,
he only had 5 Grammys.
He only got 5 Grammys. And one of it was for a diss track? I mean, who does that?
Yeah, it went pretty far.
I think 3 of them was for diss track.
It went far.
I think he won Video of the Year, right? Mm-hmm. Song of the Year.
I could see that, though. The video it's strategic.
The whole thing
was strategic.
Yeah.
The song was hot.
Yes.
But the message was hotter.
Yeah, the performance of it, by showing all the Crips and the Bloods working together.
That's what you thought it represented?
That was part of it.
I thought it was like the flag representation.
That was part of it.
But it was with the Crips and the Bloods in it.
Okay.
They were all in prison outfits.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They built the flag on the backs of black men.
Yeah.
There was a percentage of black men whose face was covered. I assume that either represented the amount of men that are dead or imprisoned, because they are faceless. Or even if it didn't represent that community, it represented the facelessness that America see in our black men. And that's just to start off the message. And I seen that.
Yeah.
Like, it was a lot of hidden messages that because I was hyped.
Yeah,
I was hyped. Like, I was talk to the people.
I actually wasn't, though.
I like Samuel Jackson when he was acting like Uncle Sam, and he was like, "Come on now," and like, "Come on, we're not gonna do that."
We're not gonna do it, because you know what I felt when he said we're not gonna do that. It's so many people who claim to be black and proud, who have the opportunity to stand up for themselves and for their people, and they choose not to.
They don't do it.
Yeah.
I mentioned to somebody, I said that this man put his life on the line for us. And this girl...
Talking about Jesus, right?
No, I'm talking about Kendrick.
Oh, okay.
and see, y'all think it's funny. I didn't think it was funny. And when she sent me back the laughing emojis, I didn't think it was funny. And the reason why is because there's a lot of white people out here that has an agenda that's not even Trump's.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out here that will shoot you in the back of the head just because they felt some kind of way.
Yeah.
And to get up there on national TV and did what he did, ain't nobody gonna do that. Nobody's gonna do it.
Yeah.
And the downfall of that, we know how they do black men every time they want to make a change. We seen it with Michael. We seen it with Prince. He put his life on the line.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I mean? The same way Michael did when he bought all those catalogs. The same thing that Prince did when he said he was going to give the artists back their music. These men didn't even make it to 55 because they publicly stood against America. And for people not to think that he didn't put his life on the line, he put his children's life on the line, his family. I'm sure it was a conversation.
Well, I'm sure it was too, because he even looked nervous when he was leaving.
Oh, he looked nervous. I mean, like, I did it, but man,
what's to come?
I guess I never looked at it from that perspective.
All Martin Luther King did was like go out on the balcony to see who was out there in the parking lot.
Tore his ass up. Yeah, and it wasn't the first. That was the last time, but it wasn't the first time. Remember, they stabbed him or shot him, Martin Luther King, and that was the first attempt. They got close to him dying, but they definitely got a hold to him on that balcony.
Well, you think about Malcolm. Malcolm knew.
Yeah. He knew it was coming.
He knew it was coming, and he was still brave enough to step. How many people do you know now that they will tell you, as soon as you step out here, we gonna take every chance? And then with Malcolm, they knew they could use his own people, which really bothered me. Like somebody said, you want us to pretend to like it? No, I want you to pretend to shut the fuck up.
Ooh, good.
Because you didn't have to speak on it. It just wasn't the time to speak on it.
And it's really... And if you're gonna speak on it, look at the truth about what's really happening. And this is the thing I always tell people: when black men stand up, right? It's so much easier. Nicole, you'd be like, "Well, stand up. Well, stand up." I said, "Well, see, the problem is you never seen a woman get gunned down in front of hundreds of people. So when women say stand up, they really mean it because they never, they felt the pain of a black man getting gunned down. But black men are afraid to stand up because every time it has shown that you stand up, you're getting gunned down."
I said that yesterday on somebody's thread. I can only stand behind the man who's strong enough to stand up for us because it's not my job. But you have to find a man who is willing to do so.
You have to be willing to die for what you believe.
And we gonna sit up there like we gonna make this about a Canadian. Like, this is not, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't even know what his blackness is and not trying to be funny.
No, you're right.
You know what I mean? But he got privileges that we don't have in this country as black people, and you really thought it was about a connection. I have to sing the words to the song. So, yeah, I'm going to say A minor. Like, yeah, I'm going to mention you. Especially Jewish Canadian. Like, I'm going.
We haven't got there, Miss Rhea, but hey.
Hey, good morning. Good morning, Brittany. Good morning, Miss Rhea. Good morning, Richard.
Good morning, Britt.
Good morning, Mika. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. As you can see, I'm extremely passionate about it. I could talk about it all day.
We letting you have your time. Because this is what the people need to hear.
I don't want to let it go. I don't want to let it go. It's a fire. Like I was telling my mom last night because she apologized for not understanding. For her, she just thought it was magnificent that this young black man was able to hold the attention of the country rapping. And I was like, Mom, I appreciate the fact that you liked it that much. Because you don't know his music. I know what radio stations you listen to. You wasn't supposed to hear him. It's rappers. A lot of times I can't hear them.
Right.
But the fact that you didn't knock him for being up there is appreciated. But what I'm like, y'all don't understand right now. They are telling Americans that they don't have to teach children that this country was built off the backs of blacks, which is how it started off. They're taking the education of how they came and stripped people from their land and made them work the land out of the school systems, so the next generation will have no clue that America is so cruel that everything we see was built on the backs of blacks, and they don't want to teach it. And they're not going to have to, at least for the next 4 years. And we watch things be removed out of the education system, like cursive writing, like writing period in books. And now they want to throw it back in there, and they missing a gap of children that are behind. When you don't know that there's struggle there. If you yourself as a black person doesn't know that there was struggle here, what makes you strive? Like last night I was sitting up there, I'm like, turn the TV off, pick up a book, bitch. This is me talking to myself, because I want to be educated and articulate. And when I speak and I go into the room full of white people, I don't want them to be like, oh, just another black girl complaining about something. I want to have checks and receipts, because they don't want me to have it.
Right.
No, they don't want you to have it all.
I'm sorry, y'all.
No, you're fine.
Read the book called Purple Cow. Listen,
I'm not. No, but right now I started reading Viola Davis. Book.
Her
autobiography. Only chapter 1, but there was because I started reading and I got sleepy. I read the first chapter. Tonight I'll read chapter 2, asshole.
How many chapters is it?
I don't know. It's probably like about 16 or 17. Yeah. So I'll be finished by March 1st. No, literally, do the math.
Right, I got you.
28 days, subtract. Sorry, 16. Today is the 12th. So, but first chapter of the book, she's in 3rd grade getting chased home every day by white kids. One of the guys is black technically, but since he was from Africa, he called himself, he was African and Portuguese. So he would hang with the white people and say he's Portuguese. And he would use that time to torture her. 3rd grade. She had to run home with no shoes on. You know what I mean? Yeah. We don't even know what that struggle. It still went back to school because her education was important. Yeah. We know how quickly my son would give up. Well, for one, if he had to walk anywhere because he gets picked up, he'll probably quit in that bus.
Say that'll do it.
Like, no, they were boycotting buses. Do you understand? Like, a bus was a privilege at a point in time, and you mad because your mama 2 minutes late.
Right. But in the bus, you only sleep sitting back.
Right.
Nigga.
And so you watch this little girl struggle to get to where she was. And there was a part of this chapter that she said Will Smith asked her, "Who are you?" And she like, I'm Viola Davis, this, that, and the other. And he like, no, but who are you? He like, I am the man who got his heart broken at 15. Like, everything that I do, that little boy is right there. That which makes sense now. That's why Jada got over it. Treat him like a 15-year-old boy. And he like, who are you? And she like, I'm that 3rd grader running home. Because she was ugly and black every day. And at 50, she like, at 53, I'm just now realizing that's who I am. So I ask everybody, when you're out there, y'all making moves, who are you? Who are you doing it for? What passion are you doing it for? Because we have to identify our roots. Yeah. The roots within and the roots of our people. Because, come on, people.
Girl, you need to be a civil rights activist.
I need to be. But I need a black man to stand next to me. It's nothing I can do without our men. Nothing.
I want you.
But remember Vincent? She's like, I've been waiting with you the whole time.
You don't think I want to go there?
I was say that's his favorite part.
You don't know. Snot, boy. That is a snot lady, boy.
She said she was snotting, crying when she was running home. She said every time she got home, she had
You don't
snot.
think I wanted to touch on that man, Troy? You didn't. I was like, damn.
Right here with you the whole time, and your mistress, and that baby I gotta raise. I ain't about that life. That's a whole nother powerful black woman.
I was gonna say they went through it. Yeah.
There's another powerful.
Ain't those fences would have been torn down.
Okay.
Definitely. Brittany says that's why I said, "Oh, wait a minute."
Is that your phone on? Because
it's mine.
Well, like Brittany said, what?
Brittany
reading
said,
is fundamental.
Shut your ass up. His message was too deep for some, but I enjoyed it. You got to be willing to die for what you want. Some juice. If you want some juice.
If you want some juice. Who got the juice?
A bishop.
And not to lie, you know what I'm saying? Tupac is on that list.
Yeah, but you know one thing? They even trying to break down his past by saying he was gay, and then showing them video clips when he was like this. I was like, wow.
Pac did that a lot, though.
No, he did. I mean, it was too feminine.
Okay, but at the end of the day,
feminine men.
You can
there was a lot of feminine men that stood up for black rights for real.
Honestly, you are absolutely correct.
Yeah.
And the fact that Pac was young.
Yeah.
And that's what we don't want. That's the threat.
He was young and he was raised by his mother. And
Right.
he had a sister. So he was around a lot of feminine energy.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, like I told people, a lot of sissies, they could hit hard.
Wait a minute, I seen a sissy beat the fuck out of his sister's boyfriend.
oh my God.
He said, and his arms was long.
Long as hell.
He was like, bitch. I ain't the one, and neither is my sister. You want some sweet punches? Whop, whop.
I was like, damn. He was hitting him on the ground and he was still standing up.
Right.
Like, this don't make no sense. Let's ask one. Hey, yo, let's go to the topic of the day.
The topic of the day, yes.
The topic of...
I do have a boo thing. Did I say I didn't have a boo thing?
Yo, you was like, I need a man to stand by me.
Oh, when I say I need a man to stand by me, I don't mean my man. I don't want them to kill him. I need one that's shootable. Damn. Put my man out there, have me out here. I ain't a widow before I'm widowing. Can I be a wife first, Brittany?
Age gap relationships, do they work?
Speaking of my man.
It's an age gap?
It is an age gap.
I bet.
10 years.
Okay, that's a nice gap.
That is.
So you like Glorilla and he like Teddy Pendergrass?
He like Glorilla. Wait a minute, actually, he likes Glorilla. I'm a little nervous. Everybody like Glow. I be in the house like, I don't never give no fucks. He be like, I just wish he would marry one of my sons. Like, damn. You don't even like rap.
Good morning, Monique.
So age gap differences for men and women. Let's start off
Is
with
it for men and women or just relationships period?
Relationships period. I was saying men and women. Sound like Trump. There's only two genders.
Right.
A little Republican comes out every now and then. Hey, I got some ways. First, I was thinking about women.
Right.
Me being a 45-year-old woman, 23, 24, 23, I tried to have a relationship with a 30-year-old. Mm-hmm. And I was 43. I know, girl, you was taken aback.
She was trying to get that backbone blew out. She's like, yeah, that's what
it wasn't necessarily about the backbone being blown. It was about he had true admiration for me.
Oh, okay.
Admiration and desire, almost like a puppy dog.
But I don't want that kind of admiration.
I mean, I thought, to your point, I was trying it out because I thought that's what I would want. Mm-hmm. But then the maturity came in. Mm. And I felt like I had two sons. Like, is these your basketball shorts or Kings? Like he in the kitchen eating the cereal. They both at the table, you know, eating Cocoa Puffs.
Eating King vitamin cereal together. clicking spoons. Like, so yeah, milk drooling. And shit.
Like he was asking what his plans was today before he asked me. Like, nigga, we playing the game today, my dog.
I'm about to say he's playing the game. Yeah, that's not good.
So the age gap with that, it didn't take long for me to, and I apologize for this, Donnie, I do.
Damn.
That's his nickname. I didn't want to say his real name because he's still in my DM. He's so sweet. You know what I mean? He really thinks I'm pretty. I mean, not saying I'm not. I'm sorry, but it's a different type of pretty that he sees when he sees me.
Is his mother your complexion?
I don't know shit about his mama. Wow. I was afraid. I think his mama and me at age. Like, I think she had him at 15.
A correlation.
Damn.
Like, I didn't want to meet his mama.
Right.
I would feel like Stella, but that's my baby.
Yeah.
But he got that dick.
Right. There you go. I know it's a penis involved.
No, that's what Stella was looking at. Winston's mama like.
Yeah,
because Stella was like, that was like 21 and 40. Yeah. Actually, he was like, I'll be 21 on my next birthday. And she was there for her 40th.
I thought he said he'd be there on 23 on his next birthday.
No, I don't think so. But you can rewatch the movie and prove me wrong.
Taye Diggs,
I said what I said.
It's only two movies I like Taye Diggs in. There was that one and the movie Rent. I like the movie Rent.
Okay. Well, The Best Man was good. Don't take that wrong.
I forgot he was in.
And there was 3 movies of that.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
Terrible job, Tay.
Okay, so I do think a lot of ways after a while with my irritation, I was starting to talk to him like he was my child. Yeah. And I think as black women, we do that enough with me and our age, but it hits harder when they're a baby.
It hits harder when it's a baby and it was your decision.
What do you mean?
Like, you said that you really like, damn, I'm fucking a 13-year-old, basically.
No, I didn't. I've never said I'm fucking with a 13-year-old.
I'm talking about as far as mentally. A man.
He was 30. Not gonna get me on the real. That's not gonna get me on the real.
But see, though, I feel like they can work because I feel like back in the day when households were like of 11, 12, of 11 and 12, they worked. Grandma and granddad, they had an age gap in between them, and
well, that's the flip. That's the man woman. That's next.
Oh, so it's not the woman man.
Hell no.
Grandma was never older than grandpa.
Ever.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what you mean by the okay.
Yeah. I mean, you're 28, right?
Yeah.
What is your cutoff? 21? Would you date a 21-year-old guy?
No,
because he would have to still either be in college or getting out of college, and that's a big difference.
Yeah,
like you coming to this campus party,
you're not even the same that you are 21 at 25. See what I'm saying?
Most men is like 15 years behind a female anyway in progress mentally. Yes. In progress, because I always stated this: young ladies have responsibility. You know what I mean? As y'all being girls, y'all are taught how to clean yourself, wipe yourself properly in your private areas. And then y'all pay more attention to your body. You know what I mean? Your mother tell you, baby, your breast feels sore. That might mean you might come on your menstruation. You know what I mean? Your body leads off and tell you what it's going to do. Men, we just walk around. All we do is take out the garbage in most part, in most situations.
And I want to give shout out to Sean. Sean was somebody that I was interested in for a while, right? Handsome, 60-year-old man. Black don't crack.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, he didn't even have to lie about it. I mean, he could have lied about his age, and I still would have thought he was 48.
That man would fuck the shit out you.
That's why it ain't work. I wasn't playing around. You know? Even though Sean looked like he got a great life insurance policy, he's that deal. You know what I mean? It just wasn't in the cards. But the point I'm trying to make, the older man and the woman, man.
That dynamic.
Them zaddies.
I'm his uncle.
No, you're nobody's uncle.
I'm
not my uncle.
Let finish. She said zaddies.
I'm his uncle. Daddies want you to stay. His uncles want you to leave. Daddies will suffocate you. His uncles will let you breathe. No, too soon. Okay.
It ain't too soon. It's just creepy.
It's her face.
Daddies will let you. Let me leave regardless.
Okay, say I gotta go.
They kidnapping too many black women for that to be funny.
Daddy's like, come on, baby, what you did? Be
No, but my thing is, I want to be possessed. I want to be like that's
That'll
possess
do it.
me. Don't let me leave.
You see,
You look better walking away.
we'll talk offline. Like,
You just talked about my flat ass booty. You know good and well I don't look better leaving unless I'm walking out the room moonwalking. What I look at, whatever. Look like a plate of pancakes.
You so stupid. At least they be wheat pancakes. So I think an age gap relationship can work.
And do you think women being older?
If a woman has a purpose in that man's life, or they find purpose in their lives, yes, I think it'll work.
I don't think more than 5 years though. If 5 years, maybe. I think more than 5 years.
Yeah, and so 5 years can make a big difference too. Especially.
Would you agree with me? God damn.
I agree with you.
It could work, but not 5 years.
You about to sip up a whole bunch of vomit. Listen, I'm sorry.
Please.
It should look terrible. Like
you make this show terrible.
I'm sorry.
Would you finish your thought? When you was exactly what was it? And so that's the other issue with dating an older man. Little forgetful. These are brain vitamins. That's what it's brains from baby children. That was sent to mama, so I can remember my thought when I'm on a podcast and people are watching, trying to wait for me to finish a thought.
You over there, baby?
So I do believe that a woman should not date more than 5 years her junior if she wants somebody younger.
Well, I could be in a 10. I could be in a 10+ relationship.
So Monique, you say 15 years apart. Who's older, dad or mom? Okay, it's not like she can verbally answer, right? And then we pause.
Well, more than likely, her father probably older than the mom.
Yeah,
more than likely.
Yeah, that's typically how it was.
Yeah. Yamina Brooks, what up, though?
Hey, the Purple Princess. How you doing?
Thank you.
I feel like it can work. I just don't feel like the older person should try to make the younger person feel like the younger person, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it's like, I feel like, okay, you can teach me, but don't, downplay or
your age. Like, see, you youngins.
And don't do that.
I have dated men who made me feel like they were kind of belittling me because maybe I didn't have as much life experience. And
we do that to Shani all the time.
But once you start sleeping with me, it's different. Like, Shani is a sister. You know what I'm saying? The growth is supposed to be based on being in this environment and being around old people and learning from that. I'm talking about you.
Shout out to everybody.
Everybody on podcast think is old. To Shani.
Everybody older than
Brittany
me.
say no more than 7 years.
For the woman to be older?
No, for
the man to be older?
For the man to be older.
Okay, so what's the age gap for men and then women?
Well, I don't think there's an age gap, period, if both people have purpose. I think it's an age gap if one person, either you gonna be the person that you pray over, or you prey over. So you either gonna pray over or pray over. So it depends on what's your tactic or your reason for being in a relationship. I tell people all the time, you're either gonna be predator or prey. And most people in situations, they wind up, the person is going for the person, they preying on someone. You know what I mean? And you can look at it in 2 ways. So a person is for you, or a person is going to get you.
Yesterday on our phone call conversation, I told Miles he talks too much in metaphors and it's irritating as fuck. What the fuck are you saying? I'm either going to pray for you or pray for you.
Yeah, like PRAY versus PREY.
I got it. But he ain't a rapper. And if he was giving a Super Bowl thing, I wouldn't have understood. I would have thought the show was whack. It's like, so no, seriously.
You gonna pray over? No, but
I like the 10-year gap that I have with my guy.
He's older.
He just turned 56 Friday.
Oh, congratulations! Happy birthday, brother.
Yes, happy birthday. And I'll be 46 next month.
Okay.
Okay, you old as fuck.
I am.
Please.
I'm getting there. It's okay. Yeah, I got gray hair on my coochie, but that's been there for a while. And I do believe in having coochie hair, so that makes me that age me too. When they open it up and it's a slight bush there.
When they open it.
So Yamina says, "Yeah, I'm out. Don't want no boy younger than me. Tried it. It doesn't work."
Yeah. I can see that. Now I was just gonna ask, is there an exception to the 5 year? Is it an exception to the 5 year rule if the woman is more mature and carries herself more mature?
I'm saying I really don't think women should date younger men.
Yeah, no,
I think we should play with younger men. We should not be committed to them.
You know, I mean, when it comes to being older, does that 5 year gap, can that be extended if the woman is like more on the mature side?
I don't know.
Because you have to think the type of man she's gonna attract, the type of man that's gonna approach her, things of that nature, might be older if she gives off an older soul or carries herself to a certain,
When I look, the benefit of being a man, like when I look at my guy, for one, he could date the mom or the daughter. You know what I mean? Like my mom is 66, so she'll be 67 this year. So he kind of like 10 years older than me and 10 years younger than her. You know what I mean?
So he can pop
but then we're not gonna go that far. You went too far.
Like my God.
And then
I mean directly.
But then he can also go down to 36 or 26 because he's a very good looking guy. So it will be based on his maturity and what he wants to deal with.
He is uncle too, huh?
He ain't shit, but my man,
story.
But I'm just saying, like, men can date down based on the tolerance that they want to deal with. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, like, when you have daughters, like he has daughters in their 20s, almost 30, so it's kind of irritating because he know how irritating they are. Right. But Miles have a younger daughter, so he may be able to tolerate a woman in her late 20s, early 30s more.
No. I'll be very honest with you. You have to be, if I'm dealing with somebody in the late 20s.
Rhea told me to get waxed.
Some men like hair on their cookies, baby. Sometimes I'm twerking, baby.
I don't know. I haven't let that go.
Yeah. Anyway. So, no, but seriously, if I have if I was to date someone Shanny age, they have to be educated. You know what I mean? And Shanny like more than chicken tenders too, so Shanny be tolerable. You know what I mean? But
tolerable, but who wants to be tolerated?
No, because
later you be celebrated. Depends how the booty is, you won't be hated.
That's crazy. This is why we're not letting you in your rap.
Exactly.
We're not letting you in your rap.
I mean, no, but
you aren't Doc Chill anymore.
No.
I just wish you would chill. You just would. Would you chill?
Would you chill? MC, would you chill?
Would you?
No, but seriously, younger.
And I think that's something to think about too, because I feel like with a lot of older guys, they've already lived their life, right? So they already probably have kids already. Probably don't want no more. They're probably just looking for the fun, exciting time because they've done the living of life.
Are you not gonna put yourself on camera? You just gonna talk from the sideline?
She do it all the time. Don't worry about it.
Like, I'm just saying, like, we just gotta be on camera staring into the abyss, listening to voices.
And that's how Shanny is.
And you so pretty.
Thank you.
Who? Thank you.
I was just such a hater. Okay,
so irritating.
I'm gonna get it together.
She just gotta get the right angle. So listen, no, seriously, when younger girls, I couldn't stand, especially in the beginning, trying to date, because they text the fuck out of you.
When you say in the beginning
of me trying to want to date.
Okay.
I had this young girl. She worked at OHOP, Original House of Pancakes.
That's what OHOP is.
Yeah, OHOP. And so we she see me every day. She's like, "What you reading?" And then next thing you know, she said, "Look what I got." She had seen the book I had. She actually got it and she was reading it. She was communicating with me, but she kept texting me. I'm like, look, I don't do the texting. I don't know what these fucking initials mean. You know what I mean?
Initials.
I know what WID is. That's what you're doing. Then when
That's about as far as you go.
Then she said IJS. And
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I didn't know what that shit mean. J/K.
Just kidding.
I didn't know none of that shit. And so
Sorry for you.
she was like, you didn't respond. She was like,
I mean, I don't.
It's like, you didn't respond to my text. I said, I didn't know what the fuck to say.
Well, why didn't you just ask?
I mean, I
that
told
could
her
have
to
been
call me.
that could have.
Well, see,
that
the
could have been a
opposite.
teachable moment for you.
No, because my guy texts all the time. And
that's probably
usually,
his
and
preferred
then,
line of communication.
like, I'm like, you look using emojis wrong and stuff with your old ass. Like, go back and watch the emoji movie before you yank
Not
me again.
the emoji movie.
Like, he like, meh. I'm like, what do you mean you don't care? That's not what I mean. Like, in the emoji movie, that's what that mean. Like,
So you went off on the movie too?
yeah, they explain the emojis. I mean,
I
like,
tried that. Somebody said I ain't the shit. I was like, I am. I'm gonna say I'm in the shitter.
Did you use the emoji?
I'm gonna say I'm in the shitter.
See,
You said I'm
just
shit.
quiet. You need your phone taken because
I'm shit.
you scaring people.
Yeah, weirdo. And why would you even tell somebody you in the bathroom?
Because hey, people can I FaceTime you? No, I don't like FaceTiming dudes. First of all,
You said you don't.
no, I think that's gay.
What, FaceTime and dudes?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just a
It's just
conversation.
a conversation. That's so crazy.
And it's one of those things that will probably irritate a younger woman if she was dating a man that's 52, right? Like you talking about. Time goes by so fast.
But I tell you what, I look good for my age.
You think so?
Yeah, if I didn't have gray hair, you wouldn't even think I was 50 nothing.
You don't know what I would think.
What would you think about my hair was black?
I would think you were 53.
I knocked the shit out you.
I would knock the shit back. Like I don't just have people hit me for no reason.
Done.
Come on, Keisha.
I would Keisha the fuck out of you. Love Keisha if you're nasty. Like it fucked up.
Okay.
She's fucking talking about hitting me.
Yeah, she
said,
said.
my mama said, you hit me, I hit you back.
Hit
fuck this whole show up. Fuck all this shit.
Okay.
Knock all this shit
Everything off the table.
Like Lake always talked about quitting. She was serious that day. And I was still a bother at her and it went down.
Say it went south.
Cause I'm here for the people. I'm telling you, I'm playing them games. I'm gonna beat this old nigga's ass. That's why I don't be like dating old men.
I'm here for this time a long time.
Damn, I beat this old nigga. I'm looking around like,
I'm gonna dye my beard and I ain't gonna be so old.
Yeah, but no, cause it's gonna be your just demeanor.
I'm gonna dye my beard just to see what people think. Just to see.
Well, people know you.
Yeah, because I got beautiful
That's gonna be a
skin.
lot of dye because white don't take black. No pun intended.
I got beautiful skin, so
whatever.
It'll take you a few minutes.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what the fuck?
I'm just
It's gonna
saying.
take you a few minutes to get it the color.
Now going back to the subject, if anybody wants to call in, the number is 810
560
0658.
That's 810
560
0658.
Please call in.
Yeah.
But I was one of the scary parts about being 46 and dating someone older is you always wish that you had 10 years ago and you're a little nervous about 10 years from now. You know, and I'm lucky to have somebody who's extremely fit and they're trying to he like, yeah, I want you here. Right. Leave that high fructose syrup alone, you know. But so much life has been lived once a man, especially a man, when y'all hit y'all 50s, because y'all have done so much in y'all 20s and 30s. It'd be crazy.
That's what
like,
I'm saying. They've lived life.
Right. It is a big difference. I think when you was talking about maturity, like women may have certain responsibilities, but I think men actually do stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all been in the streets
like
for like
risk takers type of situation.
everything from the way they ride their bikes, the way they would just play in alleys, you know, like it didn't matter how dirty it was. It didn't matter. They would build things.
Yeah, touch things. You know what I mean?
Just-
like I'm scared of mice though. I'm sorry. If it's a mouse on that trap, that bitch gonna be there till a man come grab that motherfucker.
That's why I draw the line.
I draw the line. Like, I'm not gonna lie. When I seen Will
Would you at
Smith,
least set them?
huh? Would I what?
Would you at least set the traps?
Yeah, I would set the traps, but I'm not picking up. Let them out go pop in the middle of the night. That motherfucker be on the end and somebody come get that bitch.
That is wild.
So, Rhea did say that she believes that older men works better than older women with men, and I think I agree overall.
Yeah, of course we do. Not too
Now,
much.
but the crazy part about it, and I would say,
The laugh.
I would say that men in their 50s and maybe 60s,
Yeah.
like I've heard a lot of men in their 50s be like, I'll get me a 60-something-year-old woman.
I would definitely date someone who's 60, but they have to think with purpose. They have to live for something. I don't like people who's in my life that don't have nothing that they going for. You know what I mean? Because I've been in relationships, what you want to do? I just want to go to work. God damn, that's all you
So
want
they
to do?
gotta be a fly 60.
They got to be a fly 60 with a purpose. I mean, they got to have something.
Miles, okay, so at this age, I'm not trying to be funny, but at this age, you're still looking for purpose?
Yes.
No.
Beggars can't be choosers. Like, she's like, I'm not trying to be funny,
no
but
shade though, because like I said,
that-
you've lived life, so now at your age, I know some people be like, oh yeah, that's my little friend.
No, you definitely still have to have purpose. I mean,
So it's not just about having fun no more.
No, you can still have fun within your purpose. That's the whole thing about being who you are.
Okay.
Like Lake is who she is. You know what I mean? But in Lake have fun. She act like she don't be having fun. Every time you see her, she like this.
Outside.
And
what is this?
That's you with your friends.
I ain't got no friends.
Shit, I can't tell. Every time you taking the motherfucking picture, 3 or 4 motherfuckers behind you. Look at it. Anyway, look at it. Okay, that's me. No, but seriously, right. So, but the whole truth of the matter is, as long as you be who you are, I promise you're going to have fun. I actually have fun in my life still to this day. I come in.
Stop acting like your life is almost over. Don't let Shani, don't walk down that rabbit hole like, I still have fun in my life.
Yeah, no, I was
freedom
just,
ring.
no, I was just asking because I was saying that because I know that some older people don't worry about putting titles on things or having a relationship. They just have somebody who they can just kick it with and have fun with. Like they aren't as serious.
You just brought in the whole titles thing. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
but
I wasn't saying.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people get married at 60.
What I've been noticing a lot lately is, I don't want to say it's a epidemic or whatever, but it's just a thing. I've been seeing more 50-year-old women being proposed to.
Yeah.
And their men are usually older. And a lot of times about time you have a man that want to marry you and you're 50. He's probably already been married.
Yeah.
You know, but
in most cases.
I seen one of the most beautiful engagements. I don't know if Armando King know me, but shout out to you. He proposed to his girl for her 50th birthday. And her tears was my tears. Because for one, it's nice to know that men still want to make wives.
I mean, you see,
and what he did say,
you seen him, he don't have no choice. No,
but that body do.
Shout out to Armando.
You know what I'm saying? But he said, I was tired of calling you my lady, and I want to call you my wife.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know, I'm appreciative that men are meeting women, falling in love with them, making relationships with them, and still not being like, she's too young to be wifed. You know, because that is also one of the hard parts of getting older. I think we don't want labels.
Exactly. That's my point. Yeah.
All right. So it makes it a little difficult for a man to be like, okay, well, I'm too old for her to be taking half my shit. I did this 2 times
Start
before.
looking at things differently.
Well, I'd be thinking like shit. At least we got somebody to move that shit. So
What shit?
I mean, when we break up, she's younger.
She gonna move all your all your money out of your account. Click, click.
No, that's why we have trust. Yeah, you just
What kind of trust? A trust account?
Yeah.
Click, click. Like my daddy gave me a trust fund.
Yep, that's why. So when you leave me, that's what you take.
That works for me.
I know that's right.
I don't.
Like I'm leaving with something.
I'll tell you this. I've always believed in prenuptial agreements. I've always believed that people should not take from others, especially if they didn't contribute in earning.
Right.
And I do believe in people not being left high and dry.
True.
And I think those decisions, I'm happy to be older because I could definitely push the narrative. Let me make decisions that will be good for you while I love you.
No.
When the time comes, if I don't love you, you know, and no one should be on their knuckles because of a marriage.
Very true.
And I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I agree with Rhea. Rhea said purpose has no age limit.
I saw that, yeah.
And she also said those are bitter old people that have been hurt, so they say they don't like titties, but only
Wow.
what?
Only date one person, so duh, you are the one.
Yes. Oh, titles.
Yeah, that's so bad.
Like,
So I have a question because we do have a guest, I think, coming in today.
Yeah.
But would you guys like to hang out with me for a minute? Do you have that video I sent to you? We
Yes.
You mind if we take a moment to talk about the things that's going on in Detroit?
Yes.
Is our door locked?
No, it's not.
Okay, so they're just late.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So not the not the trailer,
Okay.
but the
other one.
video.
Just give me
So
a
you
sec.
guys hang in with me while Shani is pulling up the video. I want to talk about some of the things that's going on in our great city of Detroit. I think if you are looking to have a relationship, either with an older man or a younger man or vice versa, you need to get out.
Yeah.
COVID time is over and there's a lot of amazing things going on in Detroit, and I'm going to put y'all up on some game. So, have you heard of the Tiff Massey 7 Mile to Livernois exhibition at the DIA?
No, I heard it was good.
But you can't say no, I heard it was good.
no.
So have you heard? You
Yes.
got to listen. See, that's part of the reason why I don't know about dating an older man, because they don't listen.
Stick to subject. Yes, I heard about
Okay,
it. Yeah.
and it will be going on until May. So check
Okay.
that out. Like I said last week, if you're a resident of Wayne, Oakland, or Macomb County, then you can get into the DIA for free. They also have art classes there. And if you go to Outdoor Adventure, they have multiple classes like archery. So that would make for a great date night or a night alone.
Okay.
And you can go to Outdoor Adventure's website. Do you know where Outdoor Adventure is?
Well, I know one is on 23
Atwater. It's on Atwater across from
downtown
Shane
Detroit.
Park, or some of you guys still call it the Aretha. I don't like that.
I don't like that. I don't like
and
that.
then, like last week, we also talked about the Friday night wine down at the kitchen, and they do that every Friday. We were there this Friday.
Oh, I seen a video of that. Is it a DJ couple to be there?
They're not a couple, but they spend together. Yes.
Yeah, they
I don't know if they're a couple. They work well together.
They work
That's
very
good.
well, and it was live. I seen some of their clips.
We were there last week. It was Durham's birthday, so we went there after dinner and everything. We also went to Robert V. Park. I cannot pronounce the name of the park. I'm going to work on names better, but right next to the Aretha, there's the Sand Park. And every Friday night they have Fireside Fridays.
What?
So they have fire pits out there. You could buy s'more packages. It's a great place to bring your children, and it's free. There's bar there, and they also have like board games that you can pull out. We went there this weekend. They had karaoke. This weekend, they're actually celebrating Winter Around the World.
Okay.
So from the 14th to the 16th, it's a great free event. On the 12th, which is tomorrow, DSO has a free concert at St. Hedwig Church, located at 3245 Junction, which is Southwest Detroit. DSO does a lot of free symphony concerts around the city, so I would keep y'all up on that. And that starts at 7 p.m.
That's so dope.
Okay. So also on the 12th, we have the Micro Maidens and Dwarf Dancers.
Okay.
Yeah, so the midget party. We talked about this last week. It's at Token Lounge in Westland. That's going to start at 8 p.m. I think they're doing it on the 12th and the 13th. So if you like midgets, you should go check them out. We also are bringing back Bloody Valentine's Day. So people who love haunted houses like I do, they are doing special haunted house weekends this weekend. Illinois Asylum and Hush are both opened up this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yep. For
I never heard of Bloody Valentine.
Yeah, they do it every year just for people who love haunted houses. They are 7 to 11 Friday and Saturday, and 7 to 10 on Sundays. They have a lot of specials. So if you're just meeting somebody and you don't want it to be too romantic, I think it's dope.
You know, haunted house.
And then for those who don't have anybody, they have a speed dating.
Don't laugh.
Yeah, but if you're looking for somebody on Valentine's Day at the congregation, they're hosting a speed dating party at 7:30.
Okay.
They also are doing a party after the speed dating at the congregation. Have you been to the congregation?
No.
Jesus. Where do y'all go? The congregation is on Rosa Parks. Applebee's. Okay, the congregation is on Rosa Park, and it's a church that was turned into a coffee house. And they do like a speakeasy. They have free yoga there. If you check out their website, is this something going on every weekend? And in the summertime, oh my God, their house Thursdays has to be shut down.
Wow.
We're also opportunity. I am going to give 2 free tickets to Tales from the D for anybody who call in and engage with us today. He is going to sleep on camera. Is this too? Am I boring you?
No.
What the fuck? Can you take him off camera? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Shut your ass up.
So, anybody who calls in today that wants to get out on Valentine's Day, I will give you 2 free tickets to Tales from the D. Tales from the D will be at the Detroit Historical Museum. And it's celebrating the music. It's a lot of white artists, but a lot of music started here in Detroit, and it's not all Motown. So we are covering that event. The red carpet event is from 6 to 9:30. So if you call us at 810-560-0658, I will give you 2 free tickets to that.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Lake.
You're welcome. So for those of you who want to be healthy, on February 16th, they are having a silent disco yoga party at the Guardian Building. At
silent
disco. So you get the headphones.
I went to the silent party.
And where's that?
At the Guardian Building.
Where's that?
Guardian Building is the red high-rise building downtown near the Book Cadillac.
Wow. And
they're doing that on the top floor. Tickets are on Eventbrite.
Okay.
And then we have the Royal Oak Whiskey Factory. Festival, I'm sorry. It's a whiskey factory downtown, but Royal Oak is having their whiskey festival on February 22nd.
In Royal Oak?
In Royal Oak.
Where?
Usually it's at the Royal Oak Farmers Market.
Okay.
But if you go to RoyalOakWhiskeyFest.com, you can get tickets there.
All right.
And for those of you who want to be educated, the Detroit Historical Museum has Standing on the Shoulders of Giants, a celebration of African American history. On the 22nd and 23rd, it is free for everybody, regardless of where you live. And on the 23rd, they will be having high school students there reciting speeches of prominent Black people and Black history. So I think it's really, really dope.
Okay.
And we also have a ski party coming up at the end of February. Somebody wants them tickets.
A ski party. Yes.
Hey, caller.
You are.
Good morning, Miss Rhea. Look on my side. Miss Rhea be on it.
What's up? Do you have plans on the 14th?
Just working.
Now you do.
What do you mean just working? What you doing after work?
Nothing. I'll be downtown too. You know, I work down at one of them hotels. I can't tell y'all which one.
Okay, so
But, yeah.
would you like to come to the Detroit Historical Museum?
I would. I think that'd be great.
Okay, do you have someone that you can bring?
An older dude.
Who want to go? No, Shanny, you want to go? No.
I'm in that thing. 'Cause I don't have any plans.
If not, I'll give you one ticket.
I was just about to say, I don't.
Hey, Rhea.
I'm going solo.
Rhea,
but
if you wear them boots, I'll go with you.
I don't need you to go with me. I ain't looking for that much of an older man.
So if you can make it at 6:00, I got a ticket for you. And if Shanny, you want to go with her as her guest, I got a ticket for you as well.
That's cute.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. The double bit twins.
Okay.
Because you know we the birthday twins.
I love that. I mean,
both of y'all can't fit in a pack. Shut up.
I give you that one. I was just
I'm gonna let that slide. I'm gonna let that slide.
This guy is the worst.
I don't think you can ice skate.
Y'all be more like
Great topic,
bubblicious.
though, to talk about the topic.
Thank you.
You always got to bring. Who's supposed to be the guest? They late. I should have came in, huh?
You sure can. You got time.
Pull up on this.
Pull up
Great
on
topic.
me.
Thank you so
Great
much.
topic. I do think older men are better for younger women. Well, I can only speak for myself. I dated a man when I was 19. He was 34.
Yeah, he slutted you out.
Right.
Because now 34 is young, and I know he slutted her out.
Yeah. So I felt some kind of way. I was very
Had to get
mature
up out of
for
there.
my age.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I didn't feel slutted out. I felt mature.
Miss Rhea, I got a question. Did you have to get up out of there?
Did I have to get up out of there?
Yeah.
10 years later. Yeah, we dated off and on for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
So
I ain't mad at
when
it.
I turned 30 is when we officially went our separate ways, like for real.
Yeah.
And at that point, he was 54, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Because in your 30s, you just reach a different bag.
You
Like,
was
okay,
thick.
I can't do the stuff I used to do.
Rhea touched you, he's still tearing that ass up, wasn't he?
No, but you know what? I will say this, and that's just the real, honest to God truth. They don't make men like that no more. I didn't have to worry about anything financially.
No,
Now-
yeah, they don't make no guys like that no more.
Yeah, they don't make them like that. So that's why I messed up trying to, because you do think about that. Like, I didn't have to ask for stuff. I don't understand me having to ask, and you know the bills is due. You know what I pay. You know what I need. And you just like, men like to discuss their problems and what they got going on.
But you know what, Rhea? I just realized you got one of the best rappers out of Florida. You had a trick daddy. Listen,
Goodbye.
Bye, Miss Rhea. I'll hit you up on your DM and let you know the arrangements for your tickets, okay?
Thanks, Blake.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so cutie.
So, real quick, on the 23rd, we got a ski party coming up in Highland, Michigan. It's only about 35 minutes, but it is a day party for blacks at the ski resort.
In Highland, Michigan.
And just something in Highland, right?
It's not like Ku Klux Klan.
Right. So, and then in March, I'm in the Vagina Monologue. So
Yes.
I would love if you guys buy tickets. I haven't sold one yet. I'm going to get fired. They're $25 each. We will be at the International Institute at 111 East Kirby. And don't forget, your girl's birthday's coming up, so I'll be doing a lot of day drinking in March for St. Patrick's Day.
He must say a lot of drinking and what?
No. And Lake, we're gonna do some day drinking.
We're gonna do some day drinking for St. Patrick's Day. I already took off the
When is that,
17th,
March?
but we're gonna be partying on March 15th as well. Opening day in April.
Nice.
Yes.
And then we have some revamped clothing festivals coming up in April, which I'll be doing this every week, so I'll keep y'all abreast of everything that's going on in the D. And I have a video to show y'all. This was like a kindred spirit for me, because a lot of these places that this man highlighted is some of my favorite Detroit spots.
All right.
Come spend a day in Detroit with me. Starting off strong, grabbing brunch at the Kresge Court inside the DIA, and the deviled egg toast did not disappoint. Next, we swung by Townhouse to grab a quick latte and say hi to a friend of mine who works there. Then accompanied my friend to the Water Square Residences apartment tour. We exchanged thoughts about the place over a peach cobbler, which was delicious. And of course, we had to make our way down to Campus Martius' ice rink, one of my favorite holiday activities. Took a small break to check into my favorite room at the Hollywood Casino Greektown Hotel, then strolled through Parker's Alley over to the Aroma Labs. After exploring 40 fragrance oils, we combined our favorites and made signature fragrances. Pretty cool activity. Shortly after, we headed over to My Flights and took a helicopter tour around Detroit. The city skyline and sunset were breathtaking from above. Afterwards, we headed back to the hotel to get ready for the night portion of our day. We got a little bit hungry, so decided to stop by the Andiamo Riverfront and the Renaissance Center. Today, we went with a filet and the gnocchi dish, and Andiamo never disappoints. We went for a quick scooter ride on the riverfront, then made our way up to the Highlands Lounge on the 71st floor of the Renaissance Center. This will always be one of my favorite spots to grab a drink and a creme brulee. And I've been hearing about this matcha Pocky drink over at Wright & Co, so we had to stop by to try it. Rest assured, I will be back for that. And for our last stop of the evening, we chose to head over to Mati in the Greektown district. We got the trio dip, a couple of drinks, and the chicken lemon entree, which was delicious. And finally, after a long day in the city, I drew a bath, relaxed a bit, and called it a night.
There were some good places.
I wish my man seen that. I just picked 3.
Andiamo's used to be one of my favorite spots. It actually has some of the best dining steak. You know what I mean? I used to love Andiamo's. I got turned on by Andiamo's when I went to Fishbones downtown. And I didn't know Fishbones served steak, right? My boys said, "Dog, where you get that steak?" Because, you know, I used to think it was split downtown, like the inside with the sushi spot and the outer, what's it called, like a patio area? You know,
what's the restaurant?
Yeah. And he told me they had a steak, and I tried that steak. I said, "This is amazing." But somebody told me, "Shit, you just try Andiamo steak." I was like, maybe I need to try Andiamo steak. So, I don't know what's happening, but Andiamo steak.
Keep talking. Andiamo steak.
Andiamo steak was really great, and I think Andiamo's had a better flavor to it, and it was really great. So if y'all get a chance, go to Andiamo's and order a steak. It's gonna cost you a good $65, hot $70.
Is it a good portion?
Yeah, hell yeah. Especially Andiamo's and Fishbones had a great portion. Now, Fishbone steaks was a little cheaper. It was $45. But when I say you that boy was
Scrumdiddly yum.
Now I will tell you this. This weekend we had a family.
Jada Jones.
We had a family day for my guy's birthday, and we did go down to the park for Fireside Fridays, and we went to Starters. Starters downtown, and he wanted the tomahawk.
Tomahawk, they do a good tomahawk.
They did an amazing tomahawk. The only issue is he likes it medium rare, and that bitch came back rare. But when they took it back and brought it back, I can see why a steak that size will be medium rare to medium, because you don't want to let that kind of flavor go. And Starters never disappoints.
No.
When it comes to their steaks.
I ain't gonna lie.
They
do that big one.
They do that big one, and it's big enough. Well, I thought it was big enough for 2. But 65 ounces, you would think. But
toilet. They say good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Rhea says we need a Papados. A Papados here. I believe.
What's a Papados?
It's like seafood style. Like imagine a doper version of Red Lobster. But they got pastas and stuff like that. That's really good.
You know, Red Lobster got chicken though.
And so but I had Papados when I went to Houston. And when I say it was amazing, first of all,
something called Papados just sound good.
Yeah, where you going? I'm going to Papados.
That sounds
like,
good.
Pop my ass over there. So what did Britt say?
Oh, nothing.
Mouse.
So
Brittany
sounds out of breath. He does sound out of breath. I thought it was just me.
Papados.
I'm a zaddy.
I'm a zuncle. I'm a zuncle. Get it straight.
Papadosi.
Anyway, when it comes down to food, I believe that we do have a great selection. But when I was in Miami, I had some Peruvian food. And it was some of the best.
I only know about Peruvian hair.
What? And that's now that you know what? This is a prime example of gap relationships.
Because
you're gonna be excited all day, like he gonna get my hair done. Like we going Peruvian.
We pull up to a restaurant.
She be like, man,
no,
where my bundle?
But you know what? You ain't gonna go nowhere. Cause your hair ain't done yet.
That's the one. Where's my bundles?
And
Where's
he gonna be like, why ain't your hair?
Because I thought you was getting my bundles.
I thought you. We going Peruvian. I want Peruvian
that's definitely
food.
The disconnect. What's that?
I don't know.
What's that?
First of all, I'm not stroking out. Peruvian food is.
I'm gonna pee on myself. That's an age thing too.
Okay.
Actually, it's not. I had a stroke when I was 40.
No, I said peeing on yourself.
Oh, that's not an age.
We had
thing.
to get
I
serious.
peed on myself.
Okay.
So
our guest will be here on the 18th, not today. I guess that was on me, which that works. That's not a problem.
Okay.
One of the things that I often wonder. When you are older and you decide to date somebody younger,
yes,
are you ever nervous about how they are around your children?
Yes. That's why I would never, when I say date, I would date younger. But if I date a chick, she's 28, 30, 32. First of all, it got to be 3 things she has to know how to do. Cook. Listen, and head. It has to be great.
Yeah, a lot of younger people don't even cook.
They thought you was gonna stroke out for real.
That's crazy.
Who said
Jada, we were talking about steak because we were talking about some of the nicer restaurants in Detroit and things to do around Detroit, and then Miles got hungry, and then it went from he had a steak at Fishbowls. That's just how things happen at the Rise and Grind Morning Show. And I'd like to say good morning to you, Miss Jones. If anybody have any cool events that's going on in Detroit,
yes,
we would love to know about it. Share. I'm actually working on a calendar.
Yeah, it's Valentine's Day weekend. So
it's Valentine's Day weekend. It's so much to do. I had so much more.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot to do in Detroit that I've learned, but Royal Oak, Ferndale area, Farmington, there's a lot of spots to be.
I'm sure Royal Oak be bumping anyway.
I like to highlight other areas, and I threw a few things in there, but I'm only concerned about Detroit. I'm just as black as Detroit is, and I like to keep it that way. Because one of my biggest fears is that we be having all these awesome things going on, and we don't be there. It's no different like working at the Detroit Historical Museum, so you guys will hear me talk a lot about it because in a lot of ways it's whitewashed. Yeah. And it's whitewashed in a way because only the white people want to go.
And it's crazy.
And they want to hang out there. And it highlights so many beautiful things about our city. Yeah. And then across the street, like when the week before last, they had the Tiff Massey night, and they had the DJ there. Over 1,500 black people was at the DIA.
Wow!
So I had
never probably even been, who probably never been to the DIA.
Never been to the DIA, and they had a DJ there. But the DIA is starting to realize that it's a lot of things you can't do without those black dollars.
Oh, definitely.
And they had a ball, and we didn't have anything.
No discrepancies, right?
No discrepancies. And then last weekend, they started off Black History Month. They had a free Steppers Ball at the DIA. And that had hundreds of people there.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Well, I don't know if it was fun. I heard good things. I was invited, but we decided to do something different.
Smell nothing but being gay and...
I think people were a lot younger than you.
They definitely bust out the R. Kelly.
What do you mean? What do I mean?
First of all, ain't nobody younger than me or sexier than I am. Get the hell out of here.
Somebody said, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Damian Jones is doing his Battle of the Sexes. Executive Lounge, Grown and Sexy Battle of the Sexes. That's me on the flyer. I thought they took me off because I won't be there.
Oh, that's you?
I was supposed to be out of town, but I do say please, please, please support this young man, because if that is the face of trying.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna give up. He ain't gonna stop.
Who is that?
That's D Jones. They have a comedy
Please help him
show.
out.
And
his comedy ain't doing shit, but I help him out. I'm just joking. D Jones is
there's
my guy.
no time for hating.
Right, I'm sorry. we
time.
just seen the Super Bowl. Jada says everybody come to Cheetah's day shift for Valentine's Day.
Okay, I love a good daytime function.
Friday?
On Grand River.
Get in, get out, get home.
I love a good Valentine's Day drinking.
Yes, I love day drinking, period.
I love day drinking. I may be able.
You remember how he was for my birthday?
Rhea talking about Jada. I'll be at work until 4 p.m. Then I just want to
Miss Rhea, you gonna be outside.
But I mean, Cheetahs is dope.
Yeah.
So you should check it out. Absolutely, please do. And every weekend.
That's Jada's bar, so it's dope.
We want to make sure that we have to make sure more than anything when we have these African American businesses that we do all that we can to keep them open.
Yes.
Ms. Rhea, you are embarrassing me. Stop saying that you haven't been places like the DIA. Okay, I want anybody. I have a book club that I joined because I wanted more feminine energy. And it's also something when we go back to gap relationships. I realize like my guy don't need time with me as much as I need time with him.
Ooh.
And that's because life is lifing for him. And I'm not going to say in a state of emergency, but when you're in your mid 50s, you want so many different things in place. I just want to sleep in on Sunday. And Sundays ain't for sleeping in. Sundays for working out, reading, and making a plan. So I had made a conscious effort to not put so much pressure on him because I'm not insecure about our relationship, that I need more feminine energy and do more things with women. Right. So I joined a book club, and they make sure they have an outing together once a month.
That's
okay.
So that's really healthy.
On February 23rd, we're meeting up, and we are going to see the Tiff Massey 7 Mile of Illinois event, just women. So Miss Rhea, Shani, anybody at 12 p.m. on February 23rd. I really think
what day is that?
And that's a Sunday.
Okay.
And Nate's birthday. So
It's definitely Nate's birthday.
No shit. Who gives a fuck? But you brought it up.
Yeah, right.
I'm like Drake. Like I brought it up, but I don't want no beef. But anybody who wants to come hang out, check it out, because she's the youngest feature exhibition that they've ever had, and she's an African American woman. Because like most artists don't get recognized until when?
They dead.
Exactly. Yeah. Unfortunately, until they dead. So somebody alive, and it's going until May, so 6 months.
Yeah, alive and well. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a really long. You okay?
No, I was reading.
Are you? Because reading also looks like stroking out.
I was reading.
Hold your phone up. Hold your hand up so we'll know. So if your hand go left, then we'll know.
Then you'll hear this.
No, for real. No, seriously. You're going to have to get you a phone stand.
Anyway.
I just wish she would stop dying.
I'm not
every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. You be boring me.
I see.
Every Tuesday.
Rhea said that's my spot. Been there. Cheetahs, Nefertiti.
What's the name of the exhibition? It's 7 Mile of Illinois by Tiff Massey.
It's 7 Mile to Illinois or 7 Mile Illinois? You don't know. So, listen,
does it matter
if you go to the book club? That is.
Sisters read, wine, and dine.
Okay.
Sisters, I'll send you an invite. And I started reading the Viola Davis.
And no red shit.
Yes.
Also, and we will talk about this later. Mr. Jones is in a play coming up in May. So I want you guys to look out to that. And we just got to get out. I'm not saying I'm trying to sell you $25 tickets to the Vagina Monologues, but I would love for you guys to see me perform because it's something like stage.
D. Jones, don't you have a morning show you need to be doing? No, I'm just joking.
Hey, D. Jones.
What up, though, D. Jones?
Good morning, D. Jones.
Damian Jones.
Do you have a date for Valentine's Day? He's a Scorpio. Most Scorpios got something lined up.
Yeah.
I don't have
some,
nothing.
He like,
what?
Handler is his date.
You ain't got nothing.
No.
D. Jones go out with a girl named Handler.
Like looking at me like, are you okay?
You ain't got no hit piece at the end of the night?
Ooh.
No.
Damon Jones shared it as well yesterday on Robert Real.
Damon Jones. I need you to stop. Hammer time.
Please. You just look like you was flown in your seat.
That's when you run out of things to talk about. I'm going to send you an invite, Yamina.
Just bring up D. Jones to me. Talk about something.
No, but seriously, are you guys dating?
Yes.
My personal life is personal. My personal life is personal.
Okay, yeah, personal.
I'm Brittany today. My personal life is personal.
Okay, so
yes, I am.
I do have a question since we are so close to Valentine's Day, and I don't know if you guys.
No, is this an age gap question?
It can be.
Okay, please do.
Actually, let's make it a.
Let's stay on task.
Let's make it an age gap question.
Let's make it an age gap question.
Let's.
If you. How important is Valentine's Day to you? And which...
Fuck Valentine's Day.
It's still important. It's still important. I ain't gonna.
I think it's a bullshit holiday.
I don't know. I think it's important. We're not gonna dim that because when Sweetie's Day come around in October,
ain't nothing happening.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
It don't. I mean, it'd be bullshit.
I don't mind reciprocating.
Rhea said y'all just made a date, so stop talking about you ain't got no date. No plans.
It's not that, Miss Rhea.
I plan on being done with you by 8:00. I still got a bunch of day.
I get
She got a bunch of days to go.
Lake trying to set me up a little funk straight for the night.
Hey, y'all need to go over to the congregation and just do some speed dating. I don't know. I got plans.
Dick in your life.
I have plans.
Okay, I don't know about y'all.
Just like I went all out for Sweetie's Day.
For real,
see, that's what I'm
some
saying.
water. I just had some fucking water.
Guys be wanting to be, shown love on Sweetie's Day. So
But y'all don't.
Some women do.
Listen, it be tables and shit all down 7 Mile.
I literally said.
I
literally said.
What?
That I went all out for mine for Sweetie's Day.
Yeah,
so speak on your shit.
That's what I said.
What
I don't mind.
What did you do for Sweetie's Day? I gotta hear this.
What did I do for Sweetie's Day?
Yeah.
Oh.
Besides,
I don't mind reciprocating.
Did you give him a head when he woke up in the morning?
My personal life is so no. I mean, I could have not. I don't know sexually what we did, but the appreciation was on point. For one, I made sure I forgot what I did that morning for him. When he woke up,
hand job with some head.
When he woke up,
that's not the key
I wanted to make sure that he was loved and appreciated, and I know that I gave him time to go to the gym for as long as he needed to be there. Because usually, no, listen, because I'm usually on his case about spending time together on Sunday, and we had plans. But while he was at the gym, I made a 4-course meal.
Okay.
Lobster steak, lobster bisque, Caesar salad. He had carrot cake for dessert because that was his favorite, and he hardly ever have carbs, which is why I allowed him to work out for the 3 hours, because I knew he would be guilty if he had that cake.
Continue.
Miles like, this sound good. Go ahead.
And I served him in courses. I made sure that the shower and everything was ready. I bought fake rose petals.
Same.
And fake candles to line the walkway so he could walk down. And
did you have the royal penis cleaners work with him?
No, he royally was okay with. So it's not good enough what I did. It wasn't good enough. Like you acted like an unappreciative black woman.
But let him tell it. Nobody do nothing.
And I made sure that I did a formal table setting with china.
So you had the
forks and the knives on the right side. I made sure he had a steak knife. I made sure that he had a water and a wine glass, and I served him his courses myself, and made sure I was cooking at the same time so everything could be hot and ready to order.
Did you have on some heels and some fishnets?
No, actually, I had on some basketball shorts and a tank top and a wife beater because he thinks I'm cute in that.
Okay. That was his. Clothing of choice.
And then we had tickets to. We were getting dressed up for Halloween. We were going to celebrate Halloween because I didn't want it to be all about romance. So I was a Little Riding Hood. He was the Little Riding Hood. He was
the wolf.
The wolf.
And freak.
And we went bar hopping.
Did y'all fuck during that process in between?
What?
She like
answer the question.
She's like, we'll talk offline.
I don't know if I can. I'm sure we had sexual intercourse. I mean, like, have you seen the man?
During the process while y'all was bar hopping.
She said what she said.
While y'all was hopping, was you humping?
You know what? To be honest with you, and we can, not to divulge too much, but he also know how I am. My sexual drive is way higher than his in this gap relationship, so I have to chill out. And as he's gotten older, he's more appreciative of the time.
Wow.
And I have to dumb down a little because it's not all about fucking.
I want you to look back at this video because shit ain't like this. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, because there's nothing wrong with time spent. Like, it's much more than just the shebang bang.
No, you need a shebang bang as much as you can boogie woogie. Trust me.
No, it's much more than a shebang
Rhea said I gave him cookie with hair on it. I'm gonna pee on myself.
That was Cookie that fell on the floor.
Get a landing strip. And he's 56. Like, all cookies had hair on it. He was looking at
I was about to say, but what I can't
porn
say
stars
is that
had hair on their coochie.
that's
right.
that's an age gap thing.
What?
Like, that's an age gap thing.
See,
I've heard some older dudes say that they don't care. I know some younger dudes are like, no, I'm not touching it if it got a little inch of anything.
You crazy as hell. You better get. I like doing that. I like doing this.
Yeah, that's so disturbing.
Getting back to
that's an age gap.
I've never really had anybody complain about the hair. I've had conversations with men talk about it, but I don't grow hair on my legs or my arms, and I only shave my armpits maybe once a month. I'm also losing my hair, and we talked about this before. So I say that to say I'm kind of like a skinless cat. Okay. It's not a lot of hair growing in a lot of what you
walk around like an uncircumcised person.
Why? Because did you just think of a cat?
Yeah.
I'll just say it's not a lot of. I've seen boochie coochies. Boochie coochies.
What the fuck is a boochie?
It's the way your lips form to say like
boochie.
Cookie monster.
But I do think generationally, older men kind of grew up with coochie hair.
Yes.
So I don't know a lot of guys
who don't
over 50 that has complained.
Younger dudes though.
Younger dudes don't know what the fuck they want. Younger dudes. First of all, y'all have a problem with younger dudes. That's why y'all fuck with older dudes. Younger dudes, dick don't even work no more.
You ain't never lied.
That's you know. Because I never seen a generation that takes so much honey packs and all the extra enhancers and. But what you need it for?
Man, I seen
to get you more freaky is what they be saying.
I seen a honey pack basket in the liquor store, and it was a hookah.
Not the
with some Skittles in there
with the orange head.
It's
just dumb.
I cannot do hookah no more.
And I'm like, is this what they really selling?
Young guys need to get their game up. So let's do a little game with age gap. You ready? When I say something, y'all say yes, no. You know?
Okay.
Here we go.
Music.
Yes.
Okay. Cars.
Yes.
I don't know what's the age gap. I think Men and women have a different gap when it comes to cars.
You should have one.
Oh, what that's what you meant?
She said bum ass.
Like, you should have one.
Restaurants. Food.
What are you asking?
Restaurants, like, is it an age gap? Like, what will be the age gap with? Is there an age gap with food you like?
What do you mean with the food you like?
Yeah, like where you go.
Yeah. Because
palates are different.
The young guy I was dating, he got robbed at the Coney Island at 3:00 in the morning, and that's when I knew it was over. Because I'm like, I don't want no man who going to Coney Island at 3:00 in the morning.
They seats was ripped.
So here's the funny thing: Shanny don't sit in no seat. Like
I found that out at the photography studio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Like, and that's what I'm saying. I didn't mean to be rude.
So we have rip furniture. No, that was just so she could do her edges. She was like,
Yeah, I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't want to be rude. I don't want you to make it seem like it's just you.
That's
it's
so
just
immature. That's so immature. That's very immature. So,
no, it's not.
And also,
I want to get my coochie waxed. I'm sorry. I do like the way it feels, but it's an expensive habit to have.
Isn't it Rhea the one who had a personal person who did her coochie for her?
She said that her older dude liked hairy legs. I used to know a guy who loved women with mustaches.
Now I do know that men say that they like that.
Well,
they say
they got the Prince look, yeah, but they over this bitch looking like Billy D. I'm straight. You know what I mean?
So it got to be a little faded, but a little there.
No, just that little whisker thing.
But do you think that's an older man thing?
No,
yes.
no. I think no. First of all, you can't really tell. Most women get. First of all, if you meet a female that got a mustache, a bitch can cook. Okay, let's put it like that. She can cook.
Oh,
and she got a hairy coochie.
No lies detected. Well, I don't know about the coochie part, but the cooking part.
You meet a woman with the mole on her chin and a little hair coming out the bottom. Goddamn, she.
That's
cook.
a lunch lady.
Yeah,
right.
Like, Miles, what?
So yes, there is. I don't want no chicken tenders and fries.
Well, it's age. Yeah,
Pull up on me.
So where we going?
We gonna eat good. You gonna be happy after the day.
I'm gonna tell you, I went in this place called Chicken Dave's or some shit like that.
Don't talk about anything if you don't know the name of the place.
And you wanted to go back there and shake Dave in yourself.
No, hell no. It was all young people in there, and I was like, I bet you ain't gonna like this food. And all they served was tenders. I think it was a chicken spot. They only had chicken tenders and different. I was like, this is
it's
nasty
the cap
shit.
for me. The cap.
You know what? I forgot
it was
what.
Salty as fuck.
We talk about things that you can't remember, like my memory. I just live in the moment. I don't remember shit. But
that's good to be in the moment.
I did. Was it Tia or somebody had us on? I had on the show and they was telling us how good this chicken place was off of 696. And Miles and I went up there.
Yes.
Like, best chicken wings.
It was a good?
We just knew.
We ain't gonna say the name. I'm glad we didn't say the name.
We don't know the name.
Of the restaurant. We don't even remember that.
But don't say the name.
There was a bunch of Asians in there.
Yeah, because we thought we was
well, that's why. They had no business.
No, we thought we was going to get the lemon
butter
wet
chicken.
Wet.
Well, the name should have deterred you.
Should have what?
No, this young person was like, it was the best chicken ever in the world.
Yeah. And me and Lake looked at this shit like, she's like, how yours taste? I'm like, shit, regular.
Shaky.
Regular.
Okay, can somebody pay for me to get my coochie waxed? Since everybody concerned about Lake's coochie.
You can just come on over. Listen,
I could just come on where?
Come to my house.
No. I'm not doing that.
No whiskers, please, at the lunch. Right, Team Bean?
Hey,
I ain't about to do that.
Yamina says, hold on. It is, but
but it's worth it. The more you do it, the less you'll have to.
She's talking
and
about
the smoother the hair grows back.
Because it takes a minute for it to grow back when you.
And then Rhea's like, Yamina, facts, especially that booty hair.
Yeah, you gotta get that. You gotta get that too.
I only got 3 strands in my booty.
You gotta get that too, because you never know.
I can literally pluck the strands in my booty hole.
Yeah, it's okay. But
are they in your booty hole? But I ain't got that much.
Be ready.
But see, I don't have that much hair in my booty. So when the girl put the wax on it, You couldn't have told me it wasn't a bunch of skin she took with it, because it wasn't no hair there.
But with waxing, you do, you want to let it grow a little bit.
And then I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know how I feel, because I really wanted her to lick on it a little bit.
Damn.
The woman.
I don't give a fuck who it was. She could have blindfolded me.
Oh no, I was saying the woman that was doing the
way she had my legs open. She should have licked a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
some people do get happy endings at the end of waxes.
And I'm like, do they have that?
Well, looking at me like, what's the number? Listen.
Let's talk off.
Listen.
Let's talk offline.
I just started a new business.
And Miles like, come to my house. Don't go to Miles' house.
I started a whole new business.
And you won't. You'll get the hair, but you won't get the wax.
Thank you, Yamina. Thank you, Yamina. She said she'll send you to someone.
You gonna send me to somebody that's free?
Come over to my house.
No.
Hey, look, we started a whole new business called Lick and Leave.
Lick and Leave.
Lick and Leave. Lick and Leave.
So again, let's
you have a person's legs open like that, all wide and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, how do y'all prepare for a waxing for somebody to be up in y'all coochie like that?
I don't know. I have one.
I'm saying for the people who have them.
I was against the whole Brazilian waxes. I heard once you do it, you really can't have sex till like.
They say you're supposed to wait 24 hours.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
However.
However, what?
No, that's what they say.
Bernice's Vanity Studio. Rhea just.
I see what she's saying.
It's the little.
Why you start rubbing your eyebrows?
Because this is how much hair I have on my coochie. This is a prime example of my coochie hairs. I do not grow a lot of hair.
That's good though. That's really good.
Okay,
but I'm like, any stimulation down there,
you don't have to worry
I be wanting somebody to lick on it.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I'm like,
Carl Durham. Listen.
Look. Keep my man's name out your mouth. I told you.
Keep your man mouth on your coochie hairs. Listen,
Tuesday. We don't have anything for that.
It's called Taco Tuesday.
That's sick.
Oh,
not Taki.
Taco Tuesday. I want some tacos. That's how we get off topic. Mm-hmm. You always bring up food, and I always see stars.
That's different. I don't know if you're seeing stars in the food. Anyway, so. Let's talk about the age gap. What about the food in the situation when you hear about oxtails? I know young people do not like oxtails.
Why don't they like oxtails?
I don't know. Just look at her.
Like, what is it? I just think about it being like a...
What do you mean, what is it?
Like, what is it?
It's an oxtail.
It's a cow tail.
No, it's
ain't no fucking, no, it's a cow tail.
Well,
what do you mean it's no ox?
Baby, they don't.
What?
When I tell you seen some ox meat in the market.
Misery.
When they sell oxtails.
It's a cow tail.
No, for real. I mean it. That's why I said they say. 20. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, fuck that. Rip this and, like, get this.
Rip me out the plastic.
And Rhea said she taking back her recommendation because I may ask them to lick my coochies.
Lick and leave.
Miss Rhea sent me and she said, you lick and leave.
You lick and leave.
No, oxtails. My brother brought the whole tail over and we had to cut it.
You see what I'm saying?
But
but you eat a fucking chicken.
The wing, yeah.
So you never
chicken ain't even got wings.
Well, the breast be hitting too.
So you ain't never had a thigh.
They're not my preference. I've had them.
I would love to eat with
wings. You. Thank you.
Because I love the thigh.
Oh yeah, Applebee's. Listen, so,
yeah. 2 for 20.
They got thighs at Applebee's.
No, they don't shit at Applebee's.
Okay, kitty. So let's go back.
They got kitty food.
Food now is becoming a sensitive topic with all. That's why I say all gaps.
'Cause ain't nothing good.
Ain't nothing good and ain't nothing good for you. Because I'm an old school soul food eater. Mm-hmm. So I'm
like
gonna
slave
eat
food.
No, but you not like me. Like I'm gonna eat pig feet and chitlins and
no.
See, that's what I'm saying.
See, you a scavenger. That's
no,
your mama. Go ahead.
Your mama's a scavenger. Okay, I had to get that out. Like,
what the fuck you about to eat?
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not eating no tail. I'm not eating no
It's a
tail.
what?
Avocado.
No.
Avocado.
Yeah.
I'm avocado.
Oxtails is nasty. I'm not eating no tail. I'm eating wings.
You eat chicken every day?
If I could, yeah.
That's
Just
good.
about.
That's crazy as fuck.
To be honest with you, yeah.
They have literally shown that is the leading cause of the cancer.
Why everything is the leading cause? How does
I can't do
something
nothing.
lead over the leading cause of cancer? Because every time you talk to somebody, they be like, that soda you're drinking is the leading cause of cancer. Now, is it chicken or soda?
Both.
Both of them.
But it could be water because 50% of that water ain't real.
Okay,
wait a minute. So the
I can't
water
do
ain't
nothing.
watering and it's the leading cause to cancer in front of chicken or behind soda. Can
You
we
can't do
please?
nothing.
It's
That's
the
why I'm
leading
here for a
cause of
good
cancer
time.
for the fluid. And chicken is the leading cause of cancer for meat. Okay?
That's why I'm here for a good time.
You better be here for a long time, baby.
You gonna be here for however long you gonna be here. Cause me and King just binge watched Final Destination 1 through 5. Ain't no old people in here.
None.
Ain't no gaps. You can't run
You know
from
what?
death.
You know who wasn't
That's
in the
the one.
Bible? White
Me.
people. White people.
What does that have to do with age gap relationships?
Because people
Do they
are.
work? Now, okay, so-
let's talk about that religion. Young people just don't have the
religion.
Oh my God, they don't.
I heard church was banging.
Ask Shani a scripture.
What?
Ask her for a scripture.
She don't even know why she asking me.
I don't even. Why would I ask her for something I don't know? I don't do that to people.
That's real.
You know that's real, but it's easier for you.
But I do know the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not
And
want.
I shall not.
She a good reverb machine.
Take that.
Mom act like I never stepped foot in a church. My
You
God.
might step foot, but your ears wasn't open.
I sung in a choir. They had to be open.
What's the name of the song?
Which one?
Name it.
Which one?
Whatever you want to sing.
Do not pass me by.
Sing it.
Mm-hmm.
Do not pass me by.
Come on, we about to get down, shit.
I definitely sound like the mother on the motherboard.
Hey, I did ask my guy if we can go on a church date.
I think that
he like no.
He like once.
I actually got invited to a church date.
I think church is cool in moderation. Like Ms. Rhea said, everything in moderation.
Yeah.
For me personally, and it goes back to, is that a dating gap or is it just the sign of the times? I really think that less people are just going to church.
I think people
don't think it's
are
an age.
understanding
I
that
think-
it's more than just those four walls of a church. I like people are thinking, not thinking, they're understanding now that it's spiritual.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be within them and they can praise and worship wherever. It don't have to be a church.
Right.
I feel like back when I was younger, it was kind of...
Back when you was younger. You still
It was
young.
kind of instilled in me that you had to be in a church. Like,
Right.
okay, you had to be there every Sunday. You know, things couldn't really move or whatever without you first getting it from the church.
Mm-hmm.
And then whatever you took, whatever the word was, it was fuel for the week until you reconvene again on Sunday.
Yeah.
Now, I do have a question for you, for both of you, when it comes to age gap. When your partner, if you have an older man or a younger woman and they want to do something that you do not want to do, what is your answers?
I'll be down to try it and give him a chance because I'm sure there's some things that I want to do that he don't. But that's just the give and take in a relationship.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
So you just not doing it?
No.
Like I'm not.
No. Actually, hey Giovanna, what's going on? I seem to find like more older men be down for the hard no. Like they're just not doing it. You know what I mean? Hey caller.
Hello.
No, we do not want Medicaid. It was the silence. Hey, Miss Rhea.
No, wait. When you broke out into him, that's another that's another age gap. Because pass me by is not. That is.
Ain't that the Amen theme song? Ain't that the title song?
And
of
and you take over this type of bullshit.
It's pass me not. Oh, like it's a slower song, but she did the the updated version. Do not touch me. That's not that song, Shetty.
That's not it. That's not how it went.
No.
Yes, how it went.
Yes, it did. It did.
It
Yeah, I mean,
go
it's
like that, but that's the age gap. I love it. Y'all are cracking me up.
Yamina said she went on a church date and it was the worst. Now,
Oh, they the worst people to date. Let me say this real quick. I went out with a minister of music. I can't say what church, but there's a lot of ministers of music.
Musicians.
The musician. So we get to the gas station, and he kept the car on, pumping the gas. So I was like, you're supposed to cut the engine off. He looked at me and said, "Hush, woman."
Hush.
I said,
"Do not."
Okay. He said, "Hush." And when I say in a straight tone, not joking, serious, he was like, "See, didn't nobody ask. This is why women need to stay in their place." He just went on the whole rant. I said, "This man don't take me home."
He was giving Usher.
Was he older?
I'm like, show me a leg or
He
something.
was not that much older than me at that time. He was maybe 5 years older than me.
But
So he was in our 30s.
Did you have them boots on?
No, I had him day off with the church mouth.
Okay. I don't know. The musicians hit a little different, Ms. Rhea.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what's up with these boots.
They're whole boots, and they looked real nice.
No, Miss Rhea be giving stiletto.
Okay, Miss Rhea, while
club.
I have you online, what happened to our weight loss challenge? I brought the scale.
Miles, I've been waiting on a list for all of the podcasts that's on Podcastic for us to do the chart. Miles is not giving me the list. If you want to know the truth.
Wait a minute. You got a
But
Scorpio.
he up there about to stroke out. You scaring the hell out of me. I need for you to come.
I stroked out this morning.
Oh, that's a good one.
It was horrible. It wasn't good at all.
This is what we have to deal with.
You need to get that coochie back. You got you up there messing up. Can't talk. Can't read. What the hell is going on?
Oh my God.
Oh Jesus! All right.
Why Lake look for real?
Okay.
Right, Lake, I guess we got to figure it out because March is your birthday month, so we definitely ain't doing it then.
Okay. Well, no, because I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready to start. I'm 240. I'm not gonna win because I've been lifting.
No. So wait, do we have to put the start weight on the board? I'm gonna put two
We gonna do it another time. We gonna do it before the podcast.
So this is the thing.
No, we can do it next week.
We could do it next week. Don't be concerned about my birthday or any of those things. I know I mentioned it because I like to mention my birthday often. Mm-hmm. Nobody ever shows up, no matter how many times I mention it. It don't work.
I feel the same way. Yeah.
I tried, Miss Rhea.
I've been lifting a lot of weights, so I don't see me losing a lot of weight.
Your man don't count, Lake. Lifting a lot of weight. Your man don't count.
Okay.
He be lifting me.
That part.
Period, Pula.
You don't be lifting your big ass nowhere.
He do be in the gym, so you better get up off a Lake.
Period.
I'm gonna fuck him up. That's what it ain't gonna be no list for this. This whole fucking network gonna be
y'all.
over.
I'm sitting on the phone like, what's his name be doing? Let me get off the phone. All right.
All right, Dorian. See you later.
Speaking of Dorian, where he at? Hey, Dorian.
He ain't calling back on Tuesdays because last week I gave them a time limit. I was like 2 minutes. Dougie Fresh, you're on.
I'm gonna have to check on
Where
Dorian.
you at? Dorian, like, not on Tuesdays. I can't stand late. I'm gonna come with a music box.
That's what they call a pussy now? Anyway, I'm sorry.
You're just so horrible. I would see you act like somebody who ain't fucking. That's the problem.
You know what?
That's what
I give
next
that
is
offer.
worms.
What? It's an age gap.
That's an age gap, Mike. Is that an age gap?
Worms.
No, worms. That's all I got.
Remember,
Because you
back in the day,
you horny as hell for no reason.
They don't matter that little young, but
It is unnecessarily stupid.
Where did that come from?
What, the worms?
Y'all really did that? Like, that was really a thing?
What are you talking about?
Like the worms.
Women get worms from the old men.
Don't they?
No.
That's why I'm like, is that an age gap? I don't know.
I thought it really happened.
No.
I be still trying to get in with the YNs. That's probably my problem.
Yeah, I mean, when's your birthday? We gotta go have tea or something.
TT.
And crumpets. Giovanna Gwen
Nope,
says, hey, Lake.
I already said hi, Giovanna.
No, but I'm
And
telling
she
you.
said she showed up too. I mean, like, you so behind. Like, she literally was saying, "Hey, Lake, before Miss Rhea called.
Oh, well, I don't.
And then I said, "Hey, Javonna."
I'm saying it.
No, I mean,
you stroking out? What's wrong?
I honestly like lifting, and the reality of it is, people don't believe this. They believe that confidence come with a smaller size, but since I've been this size and the person I'm growing into being, I really like my size. I really like my clothes. I really like the way I feel in the morning. And I can lose the weight, but I'm not concerned about it.
Gotcha.
More people are more concerned about my number than I am.
Gotcha.
I just realized, like, I enjoy being stronger. You know, I enjoy the training. The strength training.
There you go, the strength. Got you.
I love how somebody who's imperfect always want to sit up there and talk about my imperfections.
No, it sounds like you said strength.
I can say strength if I want to.
What the fuck is strength?
This is my motherfucking show on Tuesdays. This is my shit. I say strength if I want to.
Right.
I say pushy. Pushy. I do what I want.
Okay, you do.
Because I'm 240 pounds, and that's how I like it.
You need something to do something, baby.
Okay, that's what I be trying to tell these people. Nah. Y'all saw what was on this profile picture, all of that.
Well, you gotta be over 3 to do me. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't.
But no, me, I don't know. I like being a little bigger person.
I've had a bigger man.
How did that go for you?
When he was on top, it went like murder. Thought I was gonna die.
Hey, look, why women don't be saying nothing when a man be on top of y'all like that?
And it be so heavy?
Yeah.
What we do be saying something. Y'all think it's moaning. It's gasping for breath.
Good morning, Nicole.
Good morning. I
said good morning to Nicole.
We didn't hear that. I've never heard him say good morning, Nicole.
This is for you.
But we don't.
And you.
My number one.
Sometimes, do you ever say anything when a guy's smashing you?
Mm-hmm.
She said, She wouldn't say fuck yeah. That's what you want to say.
I'm demure.
I usually put his hands around my throat. That way he knows how to bend up. Like when he has to put his hands around my throat, he not going to keep laying down. He'll lift up a little bit with the one hand.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta hold the throat.
Look at her. I'm
just saying. This one is sticking. You gotta hold the throat. On one elbow. And then you gotta
know when to hold them, gotta know when to
and I still can't breathe.
Gotta know when to walk away.
And you got asthma.
We don't really worry about breathing in that moment.
We don't really worry about my asthma.
Really?
Yeah. You don't worry about breathing. You can breathe later.
Well, I mean, but if you're so concerned about my asthma, I do have a Brutal in my purse or in my pocket and in my car.
A Brutal?
Look, this shit is over with. What time does the red button don't push anymore?
We about to go. We about to leave off anyway because we tired of your shit.
I used to be 175. I remember that number.
I don't even remember that.
I was 175 when I was pregnant with King.
Okay.
But the crazy part, I really didn't have an ass. So when you see me from the back, it looked like a straight ironing board. And I would never go back to that. Now that was whack. At least I got a little hump at the bottom.
All that shit look good when you bent over and that shit tooted up in the air. It looked like that boy.
Don't say all that shit look good and after I speak. Because you don't know what that looked like on me. Let's be clear. True. It is not me he's referring to.
Say at the end of the day got to end.
But I just seen women with some flat asses.
I don't give a fuck. Just make sure you say some women when you refer after I mention my flat ass.
Say be demurable.
Well, your flat ass can be demurable too.
So guys, we thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. It always goes by so fast. This is like therapy for me.
Yes.
I appreciate the life that you're living.
Yes.
I appreciate Miles giving us this platform.
Yes.
That we can express ourselves and talk about the most outrageous topics at any given time.
Yes, sister.
I want you guys to all come forth.
Yes.
Bring $500 so you can get an extra special prayer.
Sow a seed.
An extra special prayer.
If you find it in your heart, sow a seed.
Either 500 or gift certificates for coochie waxing. We'll take it all. We will take it all.
Hey, shout out to Christian Graham who's checking us out right now. We're about to get out here. Thank y'all for watching the Rise of Grandma show. Christian.
I'm your girl, Lake, and this is Miles, my co-host. I thank you guys so much. And shout out on the ones and twos. We got Shani Shan.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's an award
And
winner.
before we go, I just want to ask, do I give my dog chicken noodle soup if he has a smoker's cough?
Oh, that was you?
No.
Oh, because I'm like,
bye, y'all.
Bye. Peace.
Daddy, I love him.
Oh, play that.
Why do I love him?
Hey, check out Daddy I Love Him
Daddy,
on
I
Tubi
love
and
him.
Amazon Prime. Daddy I Love Him is written by
Why
myself
do
and
I
Richard
love
Bass.
him?
Is you gonna play it or what?
Daddy, I love him.
I pray that my love for you is bigger than what my parents have.
So you must be my daughter's new friend?
Candy, let me ask you a question.
Oh, so this him? This the man that comforts you more than me?
All men ain't like daddy.
That's not fair! Daddy, I have no idea what you're talking about.
His love supersedes mine?
You've been reading my journal? Daddy, that's my private stuff. That's not fair.
Ain't nothing private in this house. You don't pay for nothing, so you don't pay for nothing to be private.
Daddy, I love him. Mama, I love him. Daddy, I love him more than you. I know that you love me, but he does too. So Daddy, please accept him as I do. I know he's not a millionaire, and yes, he has a past, but he loves me honestly, and that's all I ask. He doesn't have a mansion or a house on a hill, but when he tells me he loves me, I know that it is real love. Daddy, I love him. Oh yeah. Mama, I love him. Mama, I love him. Daddy, I love him more than you. I know that you love me. I know that you love me. He does too. He does too. Yeah. So Daddy, please accept him as I do. I do. Yeah. Yes, he's got children, if that's a big concern, but he's a good provider, and yes, he is stern. I know that you want me to have the best in life, but if I can't be with him, then my life ain't right. I love him. Oh, Mama, I love him. Mama, I love him. Daddy, I love him more than you. Oh, yeah. I know that you love me. Oh, I know. But he does too. So Daddy, please accept him as I do. I know that you think you know what's best for me, but maybe God has sent this man to me. I'm God's great design, and I will be just fine. So please have faith in me. I love him.
Oh, so this him?
Mama, I love him. Mama, I love him. Daddy, I love him more than you. I know that you love me. He does too. He does too. So Daddy, please accept him as I do. Daddy, I love him. I love him. Mama, I love him. does too. Oh yeah. So Daddy, please accept him as I do.
Daddy, even though I love him, I love you too.
I love you too, baby.
Hey, hey. Rise and grind for your daily news. Rise and grind, grinding just for you.